the Revell Pulse Mods Part 3, an exciting instalment and conclusion to the adventure. Remember, this Part 1 featured the drone. Having been repaired from its broken 2 motors, it flew again. One of the motors didn't go on tickover, but it did fly again, which was good. So this garden test led me to think, along with the aerial on the controller, I may be able to get some distance out of this, some footage, and a bit of fun. And yeah, I guess we do. So our adventure continues. You join our intrepid, there's the controller with the aerial on, our intrepid pilots in a park filming the drone, which doesn't appear to go on tickover but does fly. So yes, that already been tested. GPS signal acquired.
First,
yes.
I've got to just see if it toilet bowls.
And it does. Quite a lot.
Like it's doing now.
Yes.
Look at that. That's bad.
Oh dear. I do blame most of this sort of toilet bowl on a big metal fence behind us causing interference. Note to self, don't fly near big metal fences. But it did seem to stabilise, which was quite good. And I thought it was past all that, and it wasn't, as you'll see. But anyway, continuing the adventure, here is the Revell Pulse, a relatively inexpensive purchase off eBay, £20 plus delivery, which unfortunately had 2 burnt out motors just during its maiden flight, basically. Beyond that, £10 later for 2 motors, and £5 later for some housing, because one of the housing pods melted due to the motor. I stuck it back together with a bit of tape rather than all the screws in case I needed to get back in it. Modded the controller, as you may have seen in part 2. If not, have a look at part 2. And decided to give it a range test today, using a hat cam and also a tello, flown by pilot JJC. As I say, it's an exciting adventure and a range test to boot. God, spoiling you. Starship Enterprise type lag from the tello there, showing the Revell in flight. The Revell, as I've said before, is a H502E copy or clone from the Hubsan brands. Even the battery is a rebranded Hubsan affair. It's the same right down to its plastic bushes. So, flight-wise, we took it out. Here goes nothing, as it was said. And onboard footage also, from the SD card, nonetheless. It's not terrible for a £20 drone, albeit with another £15 spent on top of postage. That brings it to £40. I had a H216A by Hubsan, with all the new interior and Wi-Fi, and I sold it for a similar price. Beginning to regret that. But anyway, enough of that. Here's the Revell Pulse in action, doing what it should do, which is fly and film. And give a bit of fun while it's doing it, when it is. This was heart-in-mouth stuff. Having been toilet bowling shortly before, straightening out, I was expecting to get beyond those trees, past those ladies and on to the others. But wait. This started again. The dreaded TB toilet bowl. No. So, it was time for a return to home. Maybe recalibrating it might be a good idea. Yeah, definitely now. Yeah, if you're not churning your stomach on this footage, you should be. It's horrible. So, yeah, SD card recording of the toilet bowl and the return to homecoming. Well, on the way back, I decided to pick it up in the air somewhat to try and bring it into a clearer landing, which didn't work. And as you're about to see, caused a bit of damage, which means this £20 drone plus £5 postage plus £10 motors plus £5 motor housing now needs some more money spending on it. And someone doesn't need to clip that tree behind us quite so well in the future to get it under control. Metal fence in the background there, as you'll see. And here's a tello-eye view of what happened next. Yeah, crash straight into that tree. And here's me fetching said drone out of said tree. And here is the drones.
I am not doing anything.
Flying around, captured by the hat cam, and then eventually...
I brought it up.
Yeah, he brought it up. What a fool. What a fool. There it goes. So, in conclusion, didn't manage to get the mod test regarding range done. Didn't manage to get the distance we wanted at all, really. And managed to burn out at least one more motor. It now won't fly again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, as I said, this is a conclusion for now. Bit gutted. Didn't get done what I wanted to do, but it flew again. More adventures next time. From Pilot JJC, like and subscribe here. Yeah, and Pilot ASC. Goodbye for now. There's the drone's view of the tree anyway. And that's the distance it actually went. Not to worry, better luck next time.